Hello and welcome to the Empower You podcast.
I'm Amy.
And I'm Emma.
And we are here to go through stuff to do with healthy living and living your life in moderation and balance. And today's one is all about moderation and balance, isn't it?
It is. So today's kind of motto or quote is, extremes are easy, strive for balance.
Which I think is really good because living at extremes is easy, right?
For a certain extent, yeah.
You could quite easily go, yeah, I'm going to get on it, and then you could be on it for a couple of weeks, and because you've gone like hell to leather, it then goes tits up, right?
Yeah.
Or you could then go to the other extreme, so you've gone like real crazy, and then you end up doing nothing because you've gone too crazy.
Literally the all or nothing mindset.
Absolutely. And this is where like balance is hard, because forever people are like, I'll start again on Monday, I'll start again next week, I'll start again on like other weeks, and because you haven't achieved that balance, it's always going to be like that. You're always going to be living all or nothing and extremes.
Yeah, and I think for a lot of people as well, I know for me anyway, like the weekends are definitely more difficult because you're not in a normal routine, obviously, unless you work weekends. But if you don't, then it's like you're kind of off, you're not in a routine, you haven't got the structure, so it's kind of like getting that balance right throughout the weekend as well can be tricky. And that's why it's like, oh, Saturday, oh well, it's the weekend again, I'll just start again Monday. That kind of mentality comes in for sure.
Well, yeah, because more people like, they live their lives from Monday to Friday, don't they? And they live for the weekend because they don't necessarily like their job, or they feel like the weekend is their free time. So they're like, oh my God, I'm let out. I can do whatever I want.
And also, like, I think I kind of do it a little bit in the sense of like Monday to Friday. Well, actually, Monday to Saturday I have the same breakfast mostly, but like we might go out for a walk, go out to have something to eat on a lunchtime on the weekend. So I only plan my meals Monday through to Friday. I make sure there's stuff that we can have at the weekends, but we might say, oh yeah, let's go have dinner Saturday night, or let's go out and have some cake at lunchtime at our favourite cake shop or something, which you wouldn't normally do on the weekday, because if you're working, obviously, then it's more tricky to do that.
You've got more time.
Yeah. But that's fine also. Like, it's just, I suppose, not having like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then like a less healthy snack on the weekend both days, because then you've taken that balance. Whereas if you maybe have lunch out on a Saturday and dinner out on a Sunday, or the other way around, that's still fine, that can still fit into it. And maybe you've had a slice of cake in there as well, like that's absolutely no problem, but it's still trying to maintain that balance, even if it's a little bit less than it is during the week.
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? It's then balanced rather than, okay, we've been really restrictive in the week, and now it's got to the weekend and I'm just going to eat anything and everything in sight. Your body I said this in the last podcast or the one before, like your body has no idea whether it's a Monday, a Tuesday, a Friday, a Saturday or a Sunday. Like, it has no idea what it is.
No.
So you just doing like absolutely like whatever you want on the weekends, your body's like, what the hell are you doing? It's the same with the sleep, isn't it? What we've said with sleep before.
Yeah.
Try and stick to the same times to sleep, because your body doesn't know. Obviously there are going to be things on at weekends that you don't normally do in the week, so you're more likely to go out. Yeah,
for sure. But if that's like one night on the weekend, that's fine, but try not to do it like Friday, Saturday and Sunday, because by the time you get to Monday you're probably going to be knackered.
Yeah, that working week is not going to be fun, is it?
No,
absolutely not. And I think like in terms of like looking at like say let's go look at your nutrition. You need a variety of things in your diet, right? I hate the word diet. In your lifestyle.
It is though, like day to day is your diet. It doesn't mean you're on a diet, it's just your diet, isn't it? But I know what you mean.
But when you say diet, people go, oh, you're on a diet?
Yeah, but it's just generally what you eat day to day, isn't it? But yeah.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's having a variety of different things through that week as well, isn't it? And not just like, say, on a Monday, you have whatever you've planned for breakfast, lunch and dinner, it's having a variety of different foods in that and not looking at your food and thinking, oh, it's all beige or it's all this.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the key to like a good gut health and like good healthy gut microbiome is actually having like 30 different plants throughout the week. And that doesn't mean having like 30 different vegetables.
I thought you were going to say plants and I was going to say a rose, a bluebell.
But it also includes like nuts and seeds and all of that kind of stuff as well. So like, for example, I've started adding in like mixed nuts to my overnight oats rather than just having one nut, because then you're getting micronutrients from all of those. Or if you're having seeds, pick a mixed seeds bag and put that on your salad each day, for example. So when you do it like that, it's a lot easier to kind of get in all the variety as well.
Absolutely.
But also don't be overwhelmed with that as well, because if you're not hitting anywhere near that at the moment, that's okay.
Yeah, you don't have to go for 30 plants, don't worry. Just try a couple.
I would say just try like one new vegetable a week. Like if you're a little bit like stuck to the same veggies every single day, say it's like carrots and peas or sweet corn and that's all you eat, maybe try adding something else in, maybe some green beans or like some orange too, or a bit of broccoli, or I don't know, some mushrooms or something. Just like add one extra vegetable in each. Yeah, try one week, try another one the next week. Just see what you like, and yeah, you don't have to try 10 different ones, but just try one.
We'll get people messaging in now saying I've had a whole bowl of vegetables, they're all different. No, yeah, and that's where your balance comes in, isn't it? If you're adding a few extra each week rather than, oh, okay, I've gone from eating no vegetables to every vegetable I can possibly find.
Exactly.
Again.
Yeah, it also includes your fruits, all your like grains and stuff as well. So like lentils, chickpeas, beans, all that kind of stuff too. So there's so much that's included in that they call the plants. So yeah, don't have to get hung up on just eating loads of veggies.
No, you have a variation of different things you can eat.
Yeah.
And like obviously these things then help with preventing or reducing the chance of getting things like diabetes as well, or like heart problems, etc. Like, because obviously if you're eating too much sugar and things like that, you're going to get diabetes potentially. Not everyone. Some people can just do that, and it's like a game of Russian roulette, isn't it? Someone could eat loads of sugar every day, smoke and drink alcohol and be absolutely fine, and then someone could be really fit and just have everything wrong with them.
Yeah.
But if we can try and prevent or reduce the chances of getting them, eating a healthy, balanced, more nutritious diet is going to help you.
Yeah, for sure. And I always think about like what you can add to stuff as well. So like maybe in the week you want something that's a little bit less nutritious, like maybe you want some fish fingers and some homemade chips or something, for example, which isn't the worst thing in the world. You've got some protein, some carbs in there. But like think what we could add, so maybe having like a side salad with that, or maybe adding a few vegetables to it, or you know, so you're just adding nutritious stuff rather than like taking things away and being restrictive.
Absolutely. I was saying to one of my clients today, she was asking me like what I have as a snack, and when I'm at home a lot of the time before like football I'll have like a bowl of fruit. So I have like kiwi, peach, orange, apple and grapes, and I'll chuck them in a bowl. And because I love a cookie, like the ones from Tesco's, like the finest ones, they're so good. And if I add then a cookie and a little bit of ice cream, that will stop me from eating the whole bag of cookies, because I've added to it and I've made it, and it fills me up, and I know I've got all the necessary like nutritious elements to it that I need to then help me go and run around and before training.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm getting that bit of chocolate in that I really like, the cookie that I love, and a little bit of ice cream just to add something to it. Or sometimes I add yogurt, depending on what I feel like, depending on how hot it is outside. And if like it is here in Spain, the ice cream would be the choice. However, apparently it's not like this in England, so probably yogurt.
And it's going to keep you fuller for longer as well.
Yeah.
And more satisfied.
And it'll be less calories.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that would have been like over 1,000 calories for 4 cookies, whereas instead it's actually like 350 calories.
And also, like, you'd eat those 4 cookies and probably be like, oh, I could probably eat the rest of the pack. Whereas if you've got the fruit and the yogurt with a bit of protein in, and then like 2 cookies, you're probably going to feel really full after that, and that's going to keep you going for ages. So, yeah.
Yeah, think about what you can add to control the potential binge.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
Yes, exactly. And also, like, in the week as well, like, you don't have to be, like, healthy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then go to the extremes on the weekend. Like, if you fancy, like, sometimes on a Wednesday I just really crave a pizza, and I'm like, oh, I keep putting this pizza off. By the time it gets to the weekend, I'm going to want to eat so much pizza, so I'm like, maybe I'm just going to go out and eat pizza on the Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And then, you know, maybe on Friday we might have gone and eaten out, but actually I would have been like, well, I'm pretty satisfied from that pizza, so maybe I won't eat out at all that week, or maybe I'll just go out Sunday lunchtime for a sound, you know, whatever. But if you've got cravings for something, it's a difficult one, because obviously if you've got cravings for that every single night and then you go out and have something, it's different. But you're like, I just really fancy that. Like, can you make a healthier version? You're really not feeling that and you really just want to have what you want to have it. And then the next day, get back on track. You've had something there that's really delicious. You've kind of fed your soul. And then
I like that.
Yeah, and then you'll probably crave something healthy the next day anyway, because probably feel a little bit full and bloated, which is totally fine. It's just the normal response to eating pizza. So
absolutely,
yeah. You and if you really crave some chocolate, I think there's loads of reels and stuff going out, but it's like, rather than trying to eat 100 different things to satisfy that craving of the fruit or this or that or this, just have a little bit of chocolate and then be done with it, because otherwise you're probably going to crave it until you end up binging on it because you want it so bad.
And then you've eaten way more calories than you need to anyway. I was just going to say this, like the other day I had scrambled egg, and actually I should have had the pancakes, like, because I really wanted the pancakes, but I was like, nah, I love scrambled egg today, I'm not doing so much. And then I had that, and then I had like we had some chocolate biscuits in the thing, and I had a couple of them, and then I had something else, I can't remember, maybe like a handful of grapes, and I was like, I should have just made the pancakes because I wouldn't have done this.
Yeah, it's like yesterday, I think, or the day before, I really was craving some chocolate in the afternoon, and I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to go have a small little bar, and then if I fancy the other half after dinner, I'll have that. But I actually didn't really fancy it after dinner because I just honoured that craving and had the small bit of dark chocolate, and then I felt satisfied from it. I don't have that every day. Most of the time I don't, but just every now and then you just get a craving, and it's like, alright. It's like figuring out what's the best thing to do. Like, don't go and buy a massive big milky like bar of chocolate and then go through that. It's like, maybe get a small chocolate bar. Like, that's what I do sometimes. I fancy a small chocolate bar in the evening. I'll just get a small one, like a Whisper Gold or 12, whatever my favourite is. Yeah, it's a few hundred calories, but it's better than me going and buying a massive bar and then just chomping my way through that.
Yeah, because that's so easy done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just thinking that. I was thinking, I'm really hungry today. And then, obviously, I said earlier, I was like a bit tired. And now I'm like, actually, it's the week before I'm due on. I'm probably going to be hungry. Like, I don't know why. You talking about food is not making me hungry. And I've just tweaked as to why I still feel hungry, even though I've eaten. Like a bottomless pit. But yeah, so if you can combat those cravings by having a little bit of it, then that's like absolutely fine, isn't it? And not feeling guilty for it, because actually your body wanted it, your body's satisfied by it. Cool, we can move on, crack on, and go again.
Definitely.
I think like obviously like balance and moderation comes into other things as well. Like, so if you're looking at your fitness elements of it, having like a variety of different exercise to do, because it can get boring doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And you might feel like doing something different on one day compared to something on another day. Like, you might plan your week sometimes, but actually say you get to it. Like, I suppose like this week for me, I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this, and this, and I'll plan like 5 things in. But if it's my week before and I'm tired, I'm like, actually, today I really don't feel like doing that. I just want to I need a nap, I'm going to go for a nap instead. Or like, okay, actually let's go and do yoga, because that's more chill. But yeah, not going like hell to level with your exercise and planning in like 5 different sessions every day, because again, that's extreme, isn't it?
Yeah.
You want to balance it out and see what you actually can do in a week.
Yeah, figure out what's actually realistic.
Yeah.
For you.
Because I don't know about you, but I get a lot of people go, oh yeah, I can definitely do 4 sessions in a week. And I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah.
They're like, Yeah, absolutely. And then you go and look at their plans, and they might have done one, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
It's too overwhelming to think about.
Mm.
If at the moment you're not doing anything and you want to start an exercise routine, start with one thing.
Yeah.
And find something that you enjoy. Like, whether that's dancing, or yoga, or Pilates, or swimming, or skipping. I don't know, something.
Or even walking. Just brisk walking.
Just brisk walking, yeah. Or even just going out for a walk with a friend or something, or whatever. Just doing one thing in the week. Because then the thought of that is so much less overwhelming. Like, if you think to yourself, I've got to do something every single day, the chances are you're not going to do it, because you're like, well, I won't be able to do that tomorrow, so there's no point in doing it for the rest of the week. Whereas if you're like, right, I'll just go on Wednesday for a quick 10-minute walk, you'll probably end up doing longer, and then you might say, oh, I really enjoyed that, I'll do that tomorrow. Or you might not, which is also fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And so many people are like, oh, the only way I can get fit is to go for a run. And I'm like, no. It's not the only way to get fit. No. There's multiple different things you can do. If you hate running, don't run.
No, exactly.
Like, unless you need to be good at running for something, say your job requires it, or you play a sport or something, then okay, we probably need you to start to learn to like it.
Yeah.
But if you don't like running and you don't require it for anything specific and you don't want to do it, don't do it.
No.
Because you're really going to hate it and you're never going to exercise again.
Exactly.
I had a message from someone once and they were like, I literally didn't train and I did this, like, it was like some sort of triathlon, and it was like, I can't remember what they said, but like, I don't know, like a 10-mile walk, and then it was like a 20-mile bike ride, and then a run or something like that. And then they were like, and now I hate exercise. And I was like, but why do you hate exercise? She's like, because I hurt so much and it was just too much and it killed me. And I was like, well, I'm not surprised if you haven't trained for it, like, and you've just gone out and done that. I looked at the whole thing and was like, holy shit, like, I wouldn't do that without training for it.
No.
I'm like, no wonder you hate exercise now. She's like, I never felt like this before. I was like, but have you ever done anything like this before? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, just, yeah, build up to it and do stuff that you like, because you're never going to do it and you'll sack it off. And it's easy already to push aside exercise.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
It's even easier if you hate exercise and you hate that thing to go, nah, I'll do that later. And then you never do it.
Yeah, exactly. Find something you enjoy, start small, get yourself an accountability buddy, something like that. And yeah, I always find like it's so much more enjoyable if you have someone to walk with, if you can do, or things like that. Like, I'll always try and find someone to go for a walk with if I can. Because if you say you're going to say, oh, we'll go for a walk at, I don't know, 5 p.m. or something, then you're less likely to bail out of it because you know you've got committed to that person. Whereas if you say you're just going to go on your own, then you're more likely to bail out of it.
Yeah, carry on working.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is more important.
Yeah.
Well, actually. Is it?
Exactly.
Yeah, and like, if you do too much, you could cause yourself injuries. Mm-hmm. You could get overuse injuries. You could just burn out.
Definitely.
I think that's the same for like work-life balance. It's all moderation, isn't it? And balance. Like, if you do too much of something, you're gonna either burn out or hate it.
Yeah.
Or it's going to create a negative response somewhere, right?
Yeah.
If you eat your favourite food too much, you're going to get sick of it.
Yeah, for sure. If I ate pizza every day, probably would get bored. Maybe take a while, but
Could probably do it for a couple of months. And
Yeah.
then be like, nah, I'm done with this now. Actually, yeah, I can't say anything because I get stuck on a certain meal and then I'll have that for months. So, but there's more potential to not like it, at least for a while. I know some people that get really sick of it. They eat something to like excess and then they're like, nope, and they don't touch it forevermore.
Yeah, for sure. And like, burnout is horrible. Like, I've suffered with burnout, and it takes a really long time to recover as well. And like, I know now that things that I used to be able to do, like high intensity wise, my body just won't cope with, and I'm having to just build myself back up, mentally and physically. So you can take years to build back up from burnout.
That's interesting. How did you do that then? What caused you to burn out? What were you doing?
Mine was slightly different because it involved something in my life as well, like an extra. It wasn't fitness or health related, but yeah, having this extra thing in my life that I had for a long period of time, it was just causing a lot of stress. And then on top of that, when I was trying to work maximum hours, trying to do all these workouts, etc., it would just led to a point of like, I just couldn't do anything. I literally had to be signed off and was given 2 weeks off, but the company I worked for basically wanted me to come back after a few days, and I was like, I'm actually signed off for 2 weeks, but I'll come back after 1 week. And yeah, it took a really long time, and I'm still recovering from that now, like, and it's been over 6 months since that happened. But I know that if I do too much, like, I'll just feel really tired for like a week, or just like lacking energy, all those kind of things. So it was the combination of everything. If you've got something stressful going on in your life, I suppose that's what it is, a stressor that's extra, and then you're trying to do all the stuff on top of it. Yeah.
And if you're trying to do like high intensity workouts when you're stressed, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Some people can deal with that, right? Some people want to do like a run where they like do loads of sprints because it might make them feel better. But is your body going to react well to that? Probably not. You're probably more likely to be injured. Your body's going to be more inflamed anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's good to like know what to do when you get to that point.
Yeah.
And how to what's the word, like how to know, how to realise, what word am I looking for? How to recognise like when stuff like that is happening, especially if you've been through it. So like from now, like, you know, okay, I'm doing too much, and you could probably identify what part is too much. Have I got an external factor that's causing me to burn out?
Yeah.
Is it because of my fitness routine? Is it because of what I'm eating? Yeah, and my mindset towards like things. Like, you'd be able to identify which one it is now, rather than just being like, oh no, I'm fine, and actually you're really not.
Exactly.
Because you've gone too extreme.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And it's like, I know now, I'm like, well, I'm doing my 3 strength trainings, I'm trying to walk every day, I do 1 or 2 runs a week, and I'm trying to incorporate more yoga because it's relaxing, good for the mind, good for the body. And I'm actually just like, do you know what? I don't need to be doing high intensity stuff. Like, it's just not where I'm at this moment in time, which is absolutely fine. And also, just because that's my routine of what I do, that doesn't have to be your routine. Like, you can literally do 1 workout a week if that's what fits into your life. But I'm just saying what roughly my routine is now, and that works for me. But yeah, it's figuring out what works best for you, and also just, like we're saying, listening to your body as well, and seeing how it feels, because I think a lot of us are disconnected with our emotions, how we're feeling, how our body is, and we just kind of keep pushing through sometimes. And sometimes it's actually saying, what does my body actually need right now? Like, sometimes I wake up and I think, oh, I've got this, this and this. It's like, what does my body actually need today? It's feeling achy, it's feeling tired. What's the point in me going for a run right now? Like, I didn't sleep great last night. So maybe it's about just stretching or going for a gentle walk, maybe speaking to a friend, having a catch up, getting some social interaction, and then getting an early night and watching my favourite film or something that's going to make me feel good. And then other days you might wake up with a bundle of energy and think, oh, I feel so good, I'm going to go and do my run today. Like, yeah, so it's just listening to what your body needs as well.
Absolutely. I think people really struggle with that. And then that doesn't help with balance either, does it? And then they get injured.
Yeah.
It's like having, like, if you're going to extreme and you're exercising every day, then you need some rest days in there. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. No one is superhuman. Like, your body needs to rest. It will never recover if it doesn't rest, and then you'll underperform, or everything you do will then feel like shit if you don't rest. I really struggle with this. Like, really struggle with this, but I am getting better. Like, I make sure I have at least one day where I don't do anything. Well, when I say don't do anything, I go for walks, but like, don't do anything like runs or like weights or anything.
Yeah. But that's fine. Like, some people's rest day might just look like sitting in front of the TV all day and doing nothing. Totally fine. Like, I know me and you go a bit stir crazy if we do that, like, all day.
Oh my
especially,
God, yeah.
Especially you. And, like, I like to at least get out once on my rest day and go for a walk. And that might be half an hour if I'm really not feeling great, or it might be an hour, or it might be an hour and a half, or whatever it is. But, like, it's, yeah, that's still, as long as it's, like, gentle movement, you can still count that as a rest day.
Yeah. Yeah. But I get it. It is hard. If you struggle and you're the extreme and the opposite, I get that. And, yeah, it is difficult. But, you know, we live, we learn, and we strive for balance. Yes. But I also think, like, if you're more balanced, like with everything in life, it is easier to create habits and sustainable habits, rather than like, if you're at the more extreme ends, you'll find, like we've been saying, like, you'll do something for so long and then you'll burn out. So your habits are less likely to be a habit. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You can't build habits that are on the extreme end.
No.
Like, if you're saying you're going to go for an hour run every single day. I mean, some people do that for, like, charities and things like that. Fair play to you, do whatever you've got to do.
Yeah.
But realistically, like, if you want to build a healthy lifestyle, yeah, you can't build habits out of stuff that's extreme like that, because it's never going to work.
And it wouldn't be a habit, would it? Because you'd do it for like a month and then you'd stop doing it.
Exactly. So you're like, this is too hard, I can't stick to this.
Yeah, so it's not a habit anymore.
No.
Whereas if you built it up, say you did like one workout a week and you did that for 4 weeks and you nailed every one, you thought, actually, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I can do 2. I'll try 2 a week. Then you try 2 a week. And then you keep going like that. And you could build it up to 3, 4, 5, depending on what you want to do, if you enjoy it. If not, you could keep it at 3. Mm-hmm. And if you're hitting like an 80% consistency rate, then you've created a habit. And you might just find that's then forevermore, that's what you do.
Yeah. Because
you're used to doing it. And you haven't done it to excess either end. And you've not burnt out. So actually it stays a habit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. But yeah, I think that's everything for today.
You also make better decisions as well when you're not burnt out.
Oh,
and doing things
you do everything better if you're not burnt out, don't you? Yeah. If you're burnt out, you're no use to anyone.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to, well, everyone's different, but I just wanted to, like, hide away in bed and not really appear out of bed. Like, so you're not good to anyone, even yourself.
Well, no.
Like, so
exactly, and then you're going to make poorer nutrition choices because you can't be asked, so you'll just probably get a takeaway all the time, or
which is going to make you feel worse anyway. And yeah,
exactly. So the more sustainable and the more balance and moderation you can achieve, the better your nutrition, the better your fitness, the better your health, the better your mindset. Just a better life, really, isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah. All about balance.
Yeah, if you can hit it, and it's the hardest thing to hit.
Yeah, for
but,
sure.
yeah, if you need help with it, then you can reach out to us.
Yes.
Because we can teach you. Absolutely.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, that was the line, by the way. That wasn't me. Yeah, you can reach out to us, get a coach, speak to a friend. Mm-hmm. Look at what you're doing in your schedule, like write it all out so you can see it in front of you, because sometimes when you can't see anything, or you can't see what you're doing or what you're not doing, you don't realise what you're doing or what you're not doing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, write out what your ideal week looks like, be realistic with it, and start small. It's like all my clients I've had, we work on 1 to 3 goals each week. If a client says to me, I'm crazy busy this week, I'm not going to have much time for anything, I'm like, what's one thing you can do this week to keep you on track, keep my water up? Great, just do that.
Yeah.
Your other things probably, you probably still keep up some things here and there, great, but just focus on that one thing. Got a bit of a quieter week coming up, you've got a little bit more time, focus on 3 things.
Yeah.
Whether that's your water, maybe getting one extra walk in, whether it's doing 5 minutes of meditation once in the week, whatever it is, just focus on that goal for a few weeks, then build on top of that goal.
Absolutely. I think that's good advice to finish on.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, whenever you're listening to this.
And if you have got any questions or you want any help, then you can go to our website, which is empoweryou-coaching.com, or you can message us on contactempoweryouFitness@gmail.com.
Yeah, contact Empower You Fitness.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
right?
that was what you said.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. I'm glad I said that. Yeah, and we'd love to hear your stories. So if you've got anything or you need help with anything, just, give us a message and we'll try our best to help you.
Definitely. Thanks for listening, and we will catch you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.